The 2026 Toyota Camry XSE is a modern little sedan that is easy to drive, a great starter car, and also a great vehicle for commuting because it gets good fuel economy, it has excellent value, and top resale value. There is a sedan and a hatchback. They all come with LED headlights and taillights as well as daytime running lights. You'll notice that the XSE has a black mesh grille. Toyota logo is here. Nice and clean and simple. This vehicle is easy to park as well. Under the hood are two engine choices. You can get a hybrid engine that gets 44 miles to the gallon, or our gas test vehicle, which is a 2-liter engine. It offers 169 horsepower backed by a CVT transmission and gets 34 miles to the gallon. There are 3 drive modes of normal, sport, and eco, and it can come all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive depending on your trim level. Our test vehicle is the XSE, so that means it rides on 18-inch wheels. Otherwise, they're 15 or 16-inch wheels. You'll also see heated mirrors that fold in and indicators on the side, blacked out trim, and a glass roof comes with our vehicle. Inside the XSE, you're going to get the larger screen. It's 7-inch standard or 12.3 inches on the XSE and the XLE. Optional JBL 9-speaker audio system is in our test car. Standard across the lineup is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Our XSE trim level has a leather-wrapped steering wheel with paddle shifters. Are you going to use the paddle shifters? Probably not, but it's nice to have them anyhow. Also, you're going to see 8-way power soft tech seating. This is not leather. It is a leatherette, as we used to call it, but it has a really nice style and design, as well as nice supportive side bolsters on the top and the bottom. The passenger seat offers 4-way adjustable seating that is manual only. The second row offers comfortable seating for 3 across the back. The armrest folds down and there is 2 cup holders and there are 2 USB-C charge ports in the back, giving you a total of 4 for the entire vehicle, plus there is a 12-volt outlet. 2 child latch systems for child safety seats on the outboard seats. There are no pockets behind each of the seats. Across the back, you'll notice a few things. That black roof, which is really nice, giving it some additional styling, as well as the XSE has this little winglet. Does it do much? Well, you're not going to get to the top speed most likely in order to use its full force, but what you are going to get is better fuel economy because it has to do with airflow. LED taillights, XSE across the back, the Corolla logo nice and clean across that rear valance, and storage capacity is about the same as the competitors. 13.1 cubic feet of storage capacity, and the seats do fold down 60/40. One nice little feature in the trunk is below the cargo cover, there is a jack and a spare tire, and that is not typical in many of the cars in this category. When you get into a vehicle like this, the first thing you're going to notice is the large center screen. It's a bit high. I kind of wish it was lower so it wouldn't block some of the visibility. It doesn't. I would just like to have a clean shot out the front. And a lot of brands are starting to move the screens further down, so maybe we'll see that in the next redesign. But all of the information you need is here. However, it's important to know that navigation, when you get there, is going to require you to either get cloud navigation or use your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. I use Apple. I prefer that system. Our audio system is an 8-speaker JBL audio system, which is optional. Of course, you get AM radio and satellite radio as well, Bluetooth connectivity. Your information on the car is right here, and any of the settings would be further down. Pretty basic. The volume is not a knob, which I wish it was. Instead, it's got a plus and a minus, which can be kind of frustrating, but I guess it's a personal choice. Further down, you've got climate control, which I do appreciate it being separate and not integrated into the center screen. Below that, you've got a wireless charger, which is tucked underneath, as well as 2-stage heated seats. And it is 9 degrees here in Buffalo. So yes, I have the heated seats on. Further back, you've got your drive modes. When you change the drive modes, it'll be in front of you on the gauges where you have eco, normal, or sport. Very easy to switch. That is right in front of the shifter, which is normal. Behind that, you have 2 cup holders as well as a hold button. And I like the hold button because when you're stopped at a red light, you can take your foot off the brake and the vehicle will not roll forward. Again, a personal choice. Nice little center console here with some storage. Inside the center console is also a USB-C charge port as well as a 12-volt outlet. And there's also a USB-C up front here between the glove box and the center console. There's storage in the doors. Not a ton of storage, but I always say there's no need to bring extra stuff with you in the car. There's also an overhead console that has lighting, but it's pretty basic. One thing it does have on the visors is an additional side piece, which is really nice for the blinding light. Of course, you can move it to the side as well. You've got your vents up high and your vents down low, so you have really good cooling and heating in this vehicle. Seats are very comfortable. There is no lumbar on both the driver and the passenger side. It's important to note that. Again, sit in the seats, see what works for you. The leather wrap steering wheel is nice. But one of the things I like about this vehicle is all the safety is standard. And that includes rear cross traffic alert that is new for this year. And I think that's important when you're backing out of a spot. I don't care if you're driving something large or small, especially in a parking lot, there's always somebody not paying attention who decides to back up at the same time. And this will stop that. Of course, you need to be paying attention to that as well. There are controls, audio controls, as well as cruise control on the steering wheel. Pretty basic, but again, this vehicle has such a great value point for pricing that that's really what you're buying this vehicle for. You're buying it as a first car, you're buying it as a vehicle to get back and forth to work, a commuter car. You need a budget-friendly car. Cars aren't important to you. You want something that's reliable. This would be the kind of car you want. I have a lot of family members who they're not into cars like me, and they love this vehicle because the cost of insurance is low, they get everything they need, and safety is critical, and resale value is also important. Remember that all of our news is on Car Coach Reports. Don't forget to check out our new radio show, The Drive with Lauren and Carl. It's syndicated across the country, or you can watch it on our YouTube channel, The Drive Car Show. All right, let's go through the pricing, the long list of competitors, and my pros and cons. The warranty on the 2026 Toyota Corolla is 60 months or 60,000 miles. The basic warranty is 3 or 36,000 miles, but there is complimentary scheduled maintenance for 2 years or 25,000 miles, which some of the competitors don't offer. The price range on the 2026 Toyota Corolla is wide, starting at $22,925, which is one of the lowest priced sedans you can buy today, going up to $30,335. The XSE, which is our test vehicle, comes in at $28,640, still a great value with a lot of standard features and a lot of standard safety, which makes this a great value. On the pro side, I think it's really easy to use, nice controls and super easy to park, great fuel efficiency as well, especially when you're talking about that hybrid engine. On the negative side, well, they're not all about power, and this vehicle isn't, but it does have a little bit of road noise on the highway and a little less headroom in the second row compared to some of the competitors. And that competitor list is long. The Honda Civic, the Mazda 3, the Kia K4, Volkswagen Jetta, Toyota Prius, its sister car, the Hyundai Elantra, Subaru Impreza, and the Nissan Sentra. We've reviewed all the competitors on our channel, so make sure to check them out before you make a decision. And don't forget to check with your insurance company, because that's going to be part of your car price, because all of that has to do with cost of ownership. If you want some more details, you can find all my social media down below in the description. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. I'm Lauren Fix. Thanks so much for watching.